Across the driest desert on Earth, giant lines stretch for miles, etched by the Nazca. Were they maps to the stars, pathways of ritual, or desperate prayers for water? Tonight, new science uncovers clues hidden for centuries and reveals a purpose stranger and more human than legend ever imagined. In Part 1, we discovered how the Nazca carved vast geoglyphs into the Peruvian desert more than 2,000 years ago. Their ambition stunned the world, but the greatest mystery remains. Why? The Nazca were not wasting their strength. Every line had meaning, and today, through satellites, drones, and artificial intelligence, we are beginning to see their world as they once did. The Nazca left behind no books, no inscriptions, no explanations, only silence etched into stone and sand. For centuries, theories filled the void, some logical, astronomy, others fantastical, alien runways. But speculation was never enough. To find truth, scientists had to return to the desert itself. First, the stars. Early researchers thought the lines were a celestial calendar. Some align with solstices, yes, but most do not. If these weren't star maps, then what were they? Next, the pathways of ritual. Anthropologists walked the lines themselves. They noticed where in the wide trapezoids and corridors traces of feet. These were not designs to be admired from above. They were meant to be walked. Rituals of devotion, processions across a sacred desert floor. Then, the secret of water. The Nazca lived in one of the harshest deserts on Earth. No rivers, almost no rain. But underground, water flowed. Some lines converged near puquios, spiral-shaped wells still channeling water today. Prayers carved into the earth itself, symbols of survival etched in stone. Finally, new discoveries with AI. In 2019, Japanese researchers armed with drones and AI uncovered more than 140 new geoglyphs, not just animals, but bizarre humanoid figures, one holding a staff, another with two heads. And many were small, so small they could only be seen from the ground. The Nazca Lines weren't one single project. They were a living tradition, evolving for centuries, shifting in meaning, scale, and design. So what were the Nazca Lines? They were not alien airports. They were not a giant observatory. They were something far more human. Imagine the Nazca themselves, barefoot across the desert, carrying offerings, carving prayers into the earth, lines that called to the heavens, shapes that pleaded for water, a sacred landscape made not for us but for their survival, their world. And in carving them, the Nazca carved their memory into eternity. If you missed Part 1, where we revealed how the Nazca created their vast geoglyphs, watch it next and subscribe, because history is full of mysteries, and we've only just scratched the surface. Across the Andes, other civilizations left secrets just as great, waiting to be uncovered.